Hi, in today's session we will understand what are include tasks and import tasks in Ansible. We will also see a practical demonstration on how to use them. Basically, import and include tasks are a way to call or execute a playbook from another playbook. Include tasks are processed dynamically, means it can accept a variable. We can pass the variables to this include tasks dynamically during our playbook execution. Whereas import tasks are like pre-processed playbook, and it will make this playbook as a static playbook, so it will not accept any variable. And now let's get into the demo and see how we can use them. Now let me create an Ansible playbook, and I'll include that task from another playbook. So in this playbook I'll simply add debug statement. So file name I'm giving it as file1.yml, and let me write the playbook hosts, and my target host name is localhost. Within my localhost my playbook gets executed, and here I have to provide my actual task to print something in the console. So I'll search for Ansible debug module. I'll open this documentation and take this piece of code. uh, let's take this one. All right, I've copied it, and let me adjust the indentation. Okay, so I'll update the statement as print statement from file 1. I'll simply update it as hi from file 1. So I've added simple output as hi from file 1. Let me save it and execute ansible hyphen playbook file1.yml just to show you if it is working or not. Yes, it has printed in the console. Now let me go to the same file and update it. If we want to include this playbook in another playbook, or if we want to call this playbook from another playbook, we have to remove this host section and task section. So I'll delete this line, I'll delete this line, and I'll adjust the indentation again. Yes, now let me adjust this one as well. Okay, this is fine. Now I'll create another file called file2.yml, and in this also, like, I will add some print statements, tasks, and here I'll add the same stuff again. All right, let me adjust the indentation. Okay, print from file2, and I'll add something like hi from file2, and here I'll include a task. For that I'll go to the documentation, Ansible include tasks. I'll open the very first documentation and take an example. So as you can see, this is how we call. So I have already added something to print from file2. Now let me copy this piece of code and include my first file. So I'll paste this out and adjust the indentation as usual. Yes, and this is also fine. Okay, include task in a play. So my file name is file1.yml, file1.yml. So this is the module that we use to include a task or to include a playbook, or in order for calling another playbook from this playbook, we have to use this include tasks module. Now Ansible hyphen playbook file2.yml. Let's see. Skipping no hosts matched. Let me check. It is localhost, not local hosts. Typo. Yeah, I have removed it. Now let me execute it again. There you go. As you can see, this is the print statement from file2, hi from file2, and in the next step it has included a playbook called file1.yml, the one we have created before creating our file2 file. Then from file1 it has printed hi from file1. As you can see, this is how we can call one playbook from another playbook. Now, as I mentioned initially, this include tasks does support variables. We can pass variables dynamically. So let's see how we can do that. I'll open file1.yml and add some variables in it. So instead of the static print, I'll add var1 high from var1. I'll put it in the double quotes as we need to keep variable in double quotes. Let me save it. Now I have not declared var1 value in the file1. Let me pass from file2 vi file2.yml, and here the way I can do is I can simply add vars and my variable name var1. The value should be test user. I'll simply put it like this. Now let me save it and see the playbook execution. There you go. It has taken the value from playbook 2. So that is how we can pass the variable from one playbook to another playbook. Now let's take a look at how we can use these import tasks. Let me go to the documentation and search for Ansible import tasks. Yep, it's pretty similar. Instead of include tasks, we have to use import tasks. So I'll go to the same file again, file2.yml. Okay, so instead of include, I'll put it as import tasks file1, and I'll delete these variables we don't need. Even you can pass variables from here because these are like pre-processed playbook. So the only thing is you cannot pass dynamically. Now let me save it and open my file1.yml, and here I'll simply remove this I from file1. Save it and execute the playbook again. There you go. It has printed both high from file2, high from file1. That is how include tasks and import tasks work. The only difference between include and import tasks are pre-processed playbooks, means you cannot pass any variables dynamically, but for include tasks you can pass variables dynamically. That's all for this demo. Thank you.